Hello to everybody in Bloom School, particularly to our children who unfortunately are not able to attend the classrooms, so we're doing everything online. So as you're getting all the other subjects through Google Classrooms, I was asked to make some special addition to your nutrition classes and to explain certain things, how we can cook at home and help ourselves and our parents to make more nutritious meals. Today I'm going to start with something very tasty and sweet, and we all like chocolate chip cookies, but I'm going to make them slightly different than you would probably find in most of conventional grocery stores. I'm going to use almond flour, your regular dark chocolate, coconut oil, honey, some salt, some baking soda, and some vanilla, ground vanilla. Of course, you'll see the recipe. You can substitute any of these with a different type of flours. For example, I used ground almonds. I use whole almonds, and then I ground them in a food processor. Very simple, and your parents can do that for you if you can't do that. If you don't have ground almonds, or if you don't have whole almonds, you can use other type of flours, spelled flour. You can use, for example, flour from buckwheat flour, but you have to combine it with some wheat flour. Or my other favorite is coconut flour. So try and just use different type of flour so you can try different flavors, really. And in addition to that, what we're gaining by using almonds and ground almonds, we're getting those big, important, essential fatty acids that we often talk about. And they're called essential because we need to make them or use them, find them in the food. If we don't, our body's not able to create it by themselves. So it's really important that we eat more nuts, more almonds, more walnuts, more hazelnuts, and they're all quite largely available in most of supermarkets and stores. Or you can buy them in the markets as well, because they do grow locally, particularly here in Bosnia and Herzegovina. So use nuts as much as possible, particularly combine them when you eat some fruits or salads. You can really diversify when it comes to nuts. Dark chocolate, I'm a big fan of chocolate, and particularly dark chocolate is very healthy for you because it has antioxidants, and they're the good guys that keep our immune system healthy. So try and use more dark chocolates, because we all like sweet flavors. And most of us do like chocolate, but try to see if it's 70% or more cacao, because more cacao in the chocolate, more of these good guys, antioxidants are in there. That means your body is going to function in a better way. Less cacao in the chocolate, there is more sugar in the chocolate. That means you're getting the bad guys in it. So when you're buying chocolate, always look for the percentage of cacao in the chocolate. I'm using coconut oil, but you can use butter, coconut butter, which I I warmed it up, so I got a liquid version. You can use butter or any other oil that's available in your mom's and dad's kitchen. I use honey, but you can use maple syrup as well. And then these regular ones you'll find in the kitchen, or you have to buy it, of course, which is salt, baking powder, baking soda, and the vanilla extract. If you don't have vanilla, you can use cinnamon, or if you want to make it spicy, you can even use some cayenne pepper to make it spicy chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so this is really simple, and I'm trying to make it easy for you, so you can really all make it in your own kitchens. Firstly, we add dry ingredients. So we're going to put almond flour or ground almonds. Then we're going to put vanilla, ground vanilla. Then we're using baking soda, sea salt, so I'm mixing the dry ingredients. As you can see, very simple. You need a big glass or any type of mixing bowl that you use for making salad or for making desserts. So try and mix it together as much. You can do this with hands, so make sure your hands are very clean and dry while you're doing this. See, it's now properly mixed together. Then we're going to add coconut oil, coconut butter, and I'm adding honey. So leave the chocolate at the very end. So our dough is ready. I'm going to use my hand, which is much easier to shape the cookies. As you can see, you'll get this type of a consistency. So there they are. Make sure they're thick enough because we're going to insert the chocolate inside, so we're getting proper chocolate chip cookies. So when you bite into it, the chocolate is going to nicely melt. We can use these cookies warm or cold, and they're very handy once you make them. They can be in your fridge for a few days. All that doubt very much they last for that long, but still, if you make a bigger batch, so if you use double quantities of the ingredients, then you can make more of them, and they can definitely then keep in the glass jar in your fridge for at least a week, and definitely nice to have them with your cup of tea or as a snack in between the meals. So our cookies are ready, and what you do in the end is insert chocolate inside of them. You can make smaller pieces because they will melt inside, or what you can do, for example, is when you're making a cookie, for example like this, so let's say you're shaping it, add chocolate inside, so it's more inside and it's hidden, so when you bite into it, it's going to taste very nice. So you see, it's like this, and that's quite easy as well. So just add a few pieces, and then you can, because of they're nicely moistured with the butter we've used, so they're easy to reshape. So you can that way. So our chocolate chip cookies are ready to go in the oven. As you can see, they're not perfectly shaped, and don't worry about the form as long as you can insert the chocolate in and keep the form together so they don't fall apart. I made 9, but the dough, if you make it smaller, can make up to 12 of these cookies. So my advice is, if you're a big fan of them, try and make a double batch immediately because they do eat very fast. Our cookies are ready. So 12 minutes. Here they are. Perfectly baked. So basically you can see they're golden, light golden color. So try not to burn them. And the chocolate is properly melted. You can wait a few minutes and eat them warm. Or, as I said, put them in a glass container in the fridge and then have them over the next few days. They're quite nice warm with a cup of tea, or if you want to serve them for your parents, they can have it with a cup of coffee. So please try and be aware, so when we're buying ready-made foods, so there are cookies in the supermarkets all around the world, how many different additives and sugars, all sorts of types of sugars that we sometimes don't understand, and we talked about before. So you have maltose, dextrose, sucrose, they're all very bad sugars. Here we used proper honey to sweeten our cookies, we used dark chocolate, we used almond flour, we used coconut butter. As I said, you can use other type of butters, but they're all very simple ingredients, wholesome, and they're all contributing to your health. So instead of buying cookies, try now to learn how to make them, and using something like this, a simple recipe, you can really make a change in your daily habits of eating sweets and cookies, and instead having the proper nutritious balanced cookie, which will replace the bad guys, and in the same way will give you the proper fatty acids, good fats, it will give you protein and carbohydrates. I'm ready to enjoy my chocolate chip cookie with a nice cup of tea, which I hope you will very soon as well. And I look forward to cooking with you very soon. Stay healthy and safe.